So what would be the benefit? Like going in there every day, or like
You start learning that the truth of the fact of when you express your intention outwardly into the world, it makes it real. And so
I do that all the time. The hololinguistics.
Right, and so it just teaches you that, and it allows you to see it. It allows you when you're saying something beautiful and wonderful. The images are beautiful and wonderful looking. And if you start talking ugly to it or something, you'll see that.
Talking ugly
if you like stuff, if you start like complaining about the bad things that are going on in your life and stuff like that, the image just get discombobulated.
I didn't want to do that
right.
because it was an intention thing, so I didn't want to amplify any.
Exactly, because that's what we've discovered is that if you even mention what's wrong, it's the equivalent of iterating an output of something back into the input, and it multiplies it times a million.
Yes.
So there's no way anything can ever go away as long as you're talking about it.
Yeah.
So this whole process, instead of looking for what's wrong and trying to fix it, just looks for what's right and tries to enhance it. And it's just so much more of an elegant and efficient way of affecting true and lasting change on a person.
I think that's good. How long did it take you to create this?
20 years.
20 years? Like this, making it into the software program?
Yes, because up until about 3 months ago, it took a supercomputer to run it. So now just recently we have it running on modern computers.
Oh, pretty soon will it be an iPhone application?
Maybe, but they don't really quite have the power right now to run it, but they're getting there.
Oh, cool.
They're getting there, yeah. With all the mobile stuff, they're starting to increase the power to them.
Yeah.
There's not quite enough power there to run it yet, but soon, we're hoping.
Oh, that would be really good. Then you could just like do it just walking around on the planet, not hooked up, just being in the Wi-Fi.
Exactly. Well, you do it enough and you just become it, and you don't need it anyway.
We are the technology.
Yeah, a lot of people tell me all the time as I listen to this thing for so long that now I start hearing it when I'm not even listening to it. Or I see those images when I'm not even getting the computer turned on.
Oh, that's good.
So that's when you know that you're integrated.
Cool. Thank you.
My pleasure. The difference between the operator and the machine are the instrument and the player of the instrument. So at the most basic level of reality, we're this instrument, but we're also the player of the instrument. This process can measure that and actually feed that back to a person by putting one in this ear and the other in this ear, and force the brain into resolving the difference between those two aspects of oneself.
Who actually monitors all that?
You do.
So something a manual you have to follow you along. I think I'm a little too ADD right now.
Well, it may really help you sit and focus.
Yeah. So it's 4 people go in, and then how long again?
And only 2 come out. The thing that people don't really get is that 3 months ago, this took a supercomputer to run it. It's not just a bunch of colors on the screen from them talking. There's a big, deep process that's going on there. And people have been paying me $300 or $350 to come do sessions with me, where I would just do it on a momentary statement. Whereas this now is working in real time, and it's less expensive, and they can have it on their own computer. They don't have to go anywhere. They don't have to go anywhere. They can do it any time that they want, any place that they want, in the comfort of their own surroundings for as long as they want, forever, until I come up with something better. And you'll be breathing or whispering or speaking or toning your expression into it and watching the images. You should be able to see whatever it is you're intoning in there. If you mastered this, you could just create it right on the screen and see what it is that you want to see. So just imagine what you're wanting to see on the screen and just speak to all the positive things in your life, things that you'd like to see about yourself, or changes you'd like to see in other people or the world, or how you were when you were a kid, or just anything positive. Just speak that into it, or whisper or tone.
And I'll see images in the pattern.
Well, if you mastered the program, you'd be able to do that. But see what you can see in it. You may see faces and images and that sort of thing.
This is so pretty.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah.